Hello there, so this is my attempt at installing the Walbro 255 liters per hour pump into the Colt CZT fuel pump assembly. Okay, so after you have taken off the fuel pump lid in the car, disconnected all the hoses and everything, then you pull this assembly out. And watch out for this float, because it can get stuck pretty easily when trying to take it out. I don't want to bend this thing. And when you have taken out this thing out, it will come with 3 tabs. You can see here, there, and somewhere around there. And in order to get this out, you have to pull off each tab simultaneously. And I had some problems with that, but I found out that if you take some small pieces of plastic and you like chisel them in at all these 3 tabs, then you can just push it up and it will come loose. And watch out for fuel, because my spitted out fuel everywhere. It was a real mess. So try to empty these in a bucket or something before you do it. Okay, so when this thing is out, the original pump was inside of this little mountain bracket thingy. See this white part here? And this was the stock filter. And I just slided it, took this and slided it out. And when I put this new pump in, it was too thick. So you see these ridges here, these 3 ridges. I had to sand them down until this new pump fit. And I didn't sand that much because I wanted it to be snug. Just pushed it in. And when I put this new filter on, I noticed that it didn't fit inside of this bottom lid, because it was the wrong size. So I had to put the standard filter on top of the new filter, the new pump, sorry. And luckily it fit perfectly. But when you put this filter onto this mounting bracket, you have to line it up so that the filter will fit in here. And you know, this part here has to go there. And you want this filter, you see that it's not the same length there and there. This side is longer. And you want the let me see here. The longer part is supposed to go there. So you want it to line up like that, with the long side here, and this ridge in the 3rd tab you see there. Then it will fit. You just push it in. And then you see that the filter lines up perfectly with this thing here. And now when it's in, I'm not done this yet, but I think that these standard connectors will work perfectly on there. I tried to push them on and they fit perfectly, so I think it will work with the car. And this hose that went from the pump to this assembly, I had to cut it off because it was almost impossible to yank it off, and I didn't want to break the plastic, so I just cut it off, and I will need a new piece. And the piece that came with the pump was way too short, so don't use this one, and it's very sturdy, so it will fold like that. You don't want that because then you will get no fuel pressure. So you want more a more flexible, if you can find it. And it has to be about the standard size, which is about this length plus this piece, so maybe this length compared to that. Yeah, and then you just put this back on top of this bottom part, and you want this knob to go in there. Something like, yeah, something like that. And the connector, these connectors, this light brown and this dark brown, they connect back up in here. And what I noticed is that you can't go wrong here, because they only fit, this one connector only fit in one of those, so you can't get them mixed up, which is nice, because I totally forgot which one went where. So this is pretty much a pretty simple job, but in order to take the fuel tank fuel assembly lid off, I had to use a special tool for it, a removal tool, and you can find this on eBay, pretty cheap, and they made the job a lot simpler, because first I tried to get a ring off with just a hammer and hammer it down, but it didn't even budge, and the tabs, they just broke off. So I recommend that, and this is the first part, and I will update you if this works, and maybe film something with a reassembly. Thanks for watching.